Hi everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm pretty good. Bit tired. I spent most of my day helping out my parents with work around the house. And so I'm finally done with all that. Originally I was planning on doing a stream earlier in the day, but I wasn't able to do that. That's okay. Of course, that means that sadly I won't be finishing Gaiden tonight. But I'm just gonna pretend to be one of those people who decides that the first day of the week is Monday. So that way I can be like, technically I got it done this week. So Sunday will definitely be the final stream of Fire Emblem Gaiden, so then we can start off FE2. But last time we got through the little Dragon Crater map. We finished up this map and we started training at the Secret Shrine. So today is going to be very simple. We're going to finish off the training to get everyone to their 3rd tier promotions, and then we're going to do the final 2 battles of Act 4 of Alms Right. So let's get started. Luca's getting pretty close. He only needs 1 more level. Dute needs quite a bit more training. Just go ahead and put the 4 people who need the training up here, so that way we know who exactly is needed. Luca needs 1 more level. Dute, we can just train up as far as we want. Doesn't really matter. Python needs 3 more, and Clive needs 6 more. Should be pretty simple, just because this map is full of zombies and mummies. Zombies obviously don't give that much experience, but mummies are absolutely amazing at getting experience for people. Luca can come up. We're just going to go ahead and bring up Luca, Python, and Clive, so that way they can start getting all of this experience. And then we'll keep going from there. I believe Python, if I remember correctly, has the Angel Ring, meaning that he's going to get a lot more bonuses during these 3 level ups, which I think will be a very good thing for him. He definitely needs quite a few stat growths to make him just a bit of a better unit. Matilda, Gold Knight, that's Matilda. Gold Knight and Paladin honestly look a little bit similar with their overall designs, so I keep getting them confused. It's still gonna be confusing once Clive gets to Gold Knight, but whatever. Same thing with Zeke. Once Zeke also gets onto the battlefield, I'm gonna be confusing the 3 of them quite a bit. It'll be fine though. Okay, we'll bring those 4 up, and we'll leave everyone else down here. Shouldn't attack this group of people. Let's go ahead and end. We'll just keep going from here. So yeah, I am very excited to go through these final 2 maps of Alms Act 4. I believe I remember off the top of my head what the second to last map looks like. It's basically a giant walled-in area with several different places for snipers and bow knights to hit a bunch of units, meaning that the main strategy for that map is basically to send in our bow knights along with Alm to do the bulk of the damage, since they obviously can attack from further range without taking that much damage back, because they have quite a bit of defense to survive a lot of those hits. Robin will most likely be able to come as well. Nice crit, good job Clive. Robin will most likely be able to come along as well, just because he also has a pretty good defense stat, and I believe that he still has the Mage Ring equipped, meaning that he'll be able to hit all of those bow knights that can hit with like a 5 range or whatever it is. Then for the Rudolph map, I don't actually know fully what that one will be like, because I believe that it is pretty different from how it plays in Echoes. At least the placement of Rudolph, I believe, is different. In Echoes, he is in the middle of the map, so it's very easy to go up to him and stop the map very quickly, as he is the only enemy that needs to be killed to end the map. At least for that game. Maybe it's different for Echoes, where, you know, maybe you need to kill the rest of the enemies. It might be a route the enemy map in this game, instead of a defeat the boss map like it is in Gaiden. I mean, as it is in Echoes. But as far as I know, I believe that's just defeat the boss. So, I believe that in Gaiden, he starts off on a healing tile. Yeah, I believe it's on a healing tile in one of the corners of the map, meaning that because we don't have any flyers, we have two options. We either use Silk to warp Alm in and have him start dealing damage to Rudolph, have him try and quickly kill him, or we actually play through the map as intended. Either option could work. We'll figure out, once we actually get to the map, what the strategy will end up being. Because I'm kind of fine with both options, not gonna lie. I mean, option 1, actually doing the full map as intended instead of just warping all in, would still be a pretty easy map to get through. Nice crit. It would still be a pretty easy map to get through, I'm guessing, just because, you know, people are actually trained up now. It still comes with its own risks, and the reward of experience doesn't really matter, because everyone is getting trained up now. So, then on the other hand, I could warp Alm in and have him slowly kill Rudolph over time, which could work out. However, if there are a lot of enemies near Rudolph, or if there's too many wizards with Fortifying, then that strategy wouldn't work either. We'll see. It really all just depends on overall circumstances that could change, depending on, you know, luck, stats of Rudolph, stats of Alm, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Anyways, Luca needs quite a bit of experience, so I'm gonna leave him up here for now. Should take quite a bit of damage from these mummies. Python can come up. We'll go ahead and get them trained before anyone else. I have misfortune. We'll get the two of them trained before we train up Clive and Yute, since they're a lot closer to getting their promotions. I just feel like it'll be a lot easier to train up them and then train up Clive and Yute. I'm your background sound for your league matches. Good. My dream role in life is to be background noise. I feel like that's what I was born for. My voice is just so default monotone that I could easily go in to the background of any movie scene, just start saying watermelon, 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 watermelon. It would work so well. Put me on the radio. You don't need any music anymore when you're going on the road. You just need my voice saying random shit, and it will work. You'll get to your destination, and you'll be informed about random... Oh! Power Plus 2, nice. Podcast. I feel like I could do a podcast. There are either two options. Either I am able to do a podcast, and I'm able to make it very coherent. Actually, three options. I make a podcast, and it would be very coherent, and I would stay on the topic for a long time, and it would work perfectly. Option 2, I would stay silent the entire time because I don't know what to talk about. Or option 3, I just keep getting sidetracked. Any of these options could happen in any episode. I'm gonna say getting sidetracked will be the type of situation that happens the most, though. Because I get sidetracked a lot. Probably too much. I'd honestly say my entire family gets sidetracked. Like, my mom always tells me this story about my grandfather and how whenever they would be talking about something, just out of nowhere, he would bring up a completely random topic and start talking about it like it was no big deal. And the rest of the family just went along with it because that's just how it was. And I really feel like that is me sometimes. Which, you know what? I'll take it. I like saying random things. Nice Python. Good. Speaking of random things, I bought my first, I'm pretty sure my first ever thing of merchandise for like any form of entertainment. Specifically like movie, TV show entertainment. I have other things like that I've gotten in the past that are merchandise for things I really like. Like I have a poster for the show Parks and Recreation because I love that show. But I didn't get that. That was a present. I bought my first thing as far as I know though, which is the sweatshirt from the Barbie movie that says I am Knuff. And because I love it so much. It was actually, so I walked out of that movie theater, great movie, I can't stop thinking about it by the way. I walked out of that theater and I was just like, that sweatshirt is amazing. So in the movie, there's a sweatshirt that appears at the end that Ken is wearing that says I am Knuff. Like it's supposed to say I am enough, but then right in front of enough is a giant K to represent Ken. Nice, we got the promotion for Baron. And I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I really want that. I want that to exist in real life. So, you go onto the website for Mattel, who are the people behind Barbie, and they have the movie merchandise. And that sweatshirt was for sale. Nice, great. But it was sold out. So I was checking all of today. I was going on that website waiting to see if anything new would pop up. No, sold out. All 6 sizes. And I look a couple hours ago, and it's in stock, in my size. And so I quickly purchased it. So now I'm getting an I am Knuff sweatshirt in like 2 months. Nice crit, very unneeded, love to see it. And I'm so excited about it because it's such a funny sweatshirt, but I also really like the design of it because it's like a really cool neon tie-dye pattern. So I'm excited to get that. It'll be nice to have. I honestly need a few more sweatshirts, and you know, it'll be nice to wear once it gets to the fall and it's actually getting cold. Because right now, definitely not sweatshirt weather. Okay, 62 experience is quite a bit. I guess it makes sense though. I mean, Clive's only level 5 going up against these mummies. It gives them a lot more experience to deal with. I mean, who was it that was in Selga's group? I'm pretty sure it was Jesse, who was in Selga's group, fighting off mummies. And because he was only like level 2 for Myrmidon, he got like I'm pretty sure he got 100 experience from defeating the mummies. Okay, let's go back. Luca has his promotion. We won't get it right away. We'll just go ahead and get the 3 promotions all at once. Oh. Guess there are more dragons at the crater. We don't have to worry about those. Unless they come attacking my army, which in that case we definitely have to worry about them. But they aren't too difficult to deal with. They're like a bit harder than these mummies. The real problem with trying to face that group of dragon zombies really is just trying to protect other units so that they don't die. Because we have people that can easily survive and easily take down the dragon zombies, but other people like Rito and Diute definitely don't have the bulk to survive a lot of the hits that they can dish out. Okay, Clive, Python, and Diute will come up. We should be able to get Python his levels during this mission. I don't know about Clive. He definitely gets a lot of experience from these kills, but he still needs 4 levels. Python, though, I mean, he only needs 2 more levels, except I'm pretty sure he has about 80-something XP right now. which basically means he needs 1 level and then like 20 more experience, and he'll be okay. Clive needs a little bit more work, but I'll get that work. Okay, Clive's doing okay. Hopefully we'll be able to... Nice crit, okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this training pretty quickly. That way we can get through the final 2 chapters of Act 4. Yeah, I'm really hoping it won't take too long. But I mean, if... I basically have the rest of this night to finish up Act 4 and get everyone trained. And I think there's plenty of time to do all of that stuff. That way tomorrow can be spent finishing up Gaiden. I think my plan for tomorrow, though, is I either need to finish Gaiden in the morning or in the afternoon. So I'm thinking afternoon we're gonna finish Gaiden. Just so it gives me quite a bit more time to get through all of it. I mean, we obviously have the final battle, and then we probably have quite a few battles to go through. I'm gonna say at least, because it's considered an entire act by itself, I'm gonna say there's at least 4 or 5 battles other than the final battle of the actual game that we have to get through. So it's definitely going to take a while to get through Act 5. But I also don't feel like it'll take too long, because my other guess for the battles in Duma Tower for Alm's side, I think it's going to be a lot similar to Celica's side, where her battles in Duma Tower honestly weren't that difficult to get through. There were, 4 or 5 of them, but they only had like 6, 7 units each, max. And even then, the enemies usually weren't too strong. It was basically a bunch of monster forces. And though before I was a bit worried about Alm's army going against monsters, I feel a lot more confident now, probably thanks to the fact that Alm's extremely strong and can take them down. We have Silk and Tita to do monster effective damage using Angel. We have the Holy Bow on Cliff, who can do quite a bit of damage and double a lot of enemies. And we have, like, everyone else who can all do, quite a bit of damage to whoever needs to get hit. So I'm feeling pretty good overall about our chances of getting through Act 5. The final battle might take a while, though. Other than, like, the actual map itself, I feel is going to take a while to get through. But I think the actual act of killing Duma and finishing the game shouldn't take too long. Duma himself, I mean, it's the same exact situation as Marth with Medius. Marth is the only one who can really do damage to Medius. He's the one that does effective damage against Medius. Awesome, more power. 18 power? That's great. He's the only one who can do effective damage against Medius. He's the only one that can damage Medius. Basically the only one. So, really, the final battle of Marth's game is a giant gauntlet of very strong enemies that you have to try and get through, and then you just send Marth in against the final boss, and you kill him. It's basically the same exact thing with Gaiden. You have a giant gauntlet of different enemy types that you need to go through, some of them actually being zombified versions of the bosses that you've been facing throughout the game, which I think is pretty cool. It's a really neat idea, and I love that they actually bring that back a lot throughout the Fire Emblem series, because it's just a really fun idea, in my opinion, to do that. But then once you get through all that, it's pretty easy. Because then all that's left is to kill Duma. And Alm is a very strong unit who can hold his ground against a lot of enemies. He'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna bring Clive down here, so hopefully these enemies will try and attack Python. Good. This way, Python can get the experience. It just needs a bit more to get that level. Then we can bring back Python and... Nice crit. Awesome. We can bring back Python and bring in Clive and Diute to get the rest of this experience. Clive should be able to get quite a bit, get closer to his promotion. Diute actually gets a lot of experience from these guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I saw it correctly, from the 2 hits of fire without getting a kill, she got like 33 experience, which is, I believe, double what a lot of these other guys are getting from killing these enemies. So, she should be pretty good against these guys. Okay, Python, 83 experience left. We'll bring him down here. Just needs to kill this zombie and he gets the level and the promotion. Awesome. Great job, Python. Now we'll bring in Clive. He can... More power. That's so good. 20 power Python without an actual bow equipped is amazing. Now we can start killing the rest of these mummies with Clive so that he can get the experience. And the next battle we do against these zombies should be enough to get Clive his final level ups. Which is great. Okay. Awesome. They're going after Clive. It's great. Okay. Should be able to get to level 8 during these battles. That way he only needs 2 more levels during the next battle, and we can feed the rest of that experience over to Diute. Okay. Clive overall as a unit is definitely falling off, in my opinion. He's holding his ground against these mummies, I suppose. But I mean, his speed isn't the best, his attack isn't the best, he has terrible resistance, his offense is okay. Really, the only thing that he can hope for right now is to get these bonuses from his promotion, because I really don't feel like a lot of his kit overall is very good. Okay, Python can come down here. I don't have to worry about the mummies. And I really feel like going into this final battle against the zombies and mummies, I'm gonna go ahead and give Diute the Angel Ring, just so that she can get a couple more stat bonuses with her level ups, since she won't be getting the promotion gains during this playthrough. Since, as I said before, mainly with Sonia and May, I really don't feel like getting, I really don't feel like, what's the word? Getting to level 20 with the mages to try and do all this. I'm gonna save my game real quick before we go outside, just in case the dragon zombies try to attack. Let's go. Okay, good. They didn't. Let's go in. Now swap Python and Diute. Silk needs a shield. Or actually, how much defense does Silk have currently? Oh! 8 defense, nice. Okay, never mind. She is doing fine. Does she have any items? No. Just the steel bows and stuff. In that case, here. I'll go ahead and I'll put the steel bow in, give it to Silk real quick, and then swap the steel shield and steel bow between Python and Silk. Then once Diute is done getting her levels, we'll trade Diute back the steel shield. And then Silk will get the Angel Ring, meaning that she can get a few stat bonuses here and there. But more importantly, she'll get quite a bit of luck, which could help her out quite a bit. And she'll get healing benefits, which she desperately needs. Now, let's get rid of these zombies. I should honestly check and see how much attack the zombies have before I send Diute in to help attack with Clive, just because I don't want Diute to die to zombies. She possibly could, just depending on how much defense she actually has. So, 4 defense. Oh, she should be fine then. Yeah, 5 power. They're only doing 1 damage to her. Technically 3 because she uses double fire each turn. That's okay. They can keep focusing on either Clive or Diute. They'll just very easily die. Then we can deal with the mummies. Nice. And awesome. Okay. These hits really don't matter. It's more about nice crit. It's more about just getting rid of the zombies so that we can focus on actually getting the experience from the mummies. Like, seriously, these zombies really don't do anything for this map other than just distract the player so that the mummies can come down. Honestly though, I think it's for the best. If they decided to just replace the zombies, nice crit again. Good job, Clive. That's not Cliff. If they decided to replace the zombies in this map with mummies, that would probably be way too much experience for a player to get in a singular battle. So I can understand the reasoning behind doing this. Hi, big boy. Welcome to the stream. We're just training right now. This should be the final battle before going through the final 2 battles of Alms Act 4. Just need to get Clive to his promotion level and Diute a bit more experience. Nice. And amazing. Great Clive. Great crit Clive. There we go. I said it. I did it. Yay me. Okay, zombies still don't matter. I'm really surprised that they're actually going after Clive instead of going after Diute. I mean, both Diute and Clive can outspeed, but Clive is able to do more damage, and he has more defense. So I feel like they would try and prioritize attacking Diute instead of Clive. And my only guess as to why they're going after Clive is because Diute targets resistance. But that's such a dumb reasoning to try and do for the AI, because yes, they have less resistance than they do defense, but Clive just does so much more damage than Diute does. But who am I to tell an AI what to do? I don't know how programming works, and I will probably never know how programming works, because I don't feel like knowing how programming works. Yay me. But if someone else wants to, then go on ahead. You know what? Someone figure out how exactly all of this AI works, and then let me know. And I'll give you like $1 for it. Because I don't feel like learning. I'll learn about other things. Somebody gotta tell that AI what to do. Somebody do gotta tell that AI what to do. And I don't feel like being the person to tell the AI what to do. I'll tell someone to tell the AI what to do. How about that? Nice crit. Good job, Clive. Okay, I can talk to people. Me talking to computers is basically the little clip of Patrick from SpongeBob saying we have technology and then smashing a computer onto the dollar that's been painted over by silver paint. Great episode. Love SpongeBob. I mean, I can fix a Wi-Fi router. I did that, actually. I forgot about that. When I was doing my final stream of Fire Emblem 1, my Wi-Fi router went out. It wasn't working, and I wasn't able to stream. I was getting so mad. So I went upstairs to figure out how the router works, and I went back downstairs because a different part of our router is downstairs. Awesome, power +1, love to see it. And I figured it out. I just needed to unplug it and put it in a different outlet, and it worked. So, good for me. I can understand technology a little bit. Yay. A lot of other things, though. I did try a programming class once, and it wasn't fully for me. I don't know what it was about it. It's a little confusing to me, I guess. Which is weird, because I do like math, and I can understand some complex things. But I don't know, it just wasn't really for me. And that's okay. Some things aren't for people, and it's okay if you don't fully understand it. You can always find something else that you're interested in, or that you like. Nice, crit, great job, DUT. Like Fire Emblem. Not everyone likes Fire Emblem. And there are definitely people out there who look at a Fire Emblem game and they're just like, this looks like crap. I don't want to play this. Do I agree with those people? No, because I like Fire Emblem. But I can't make them play a Fire Emblem game if they don't want to play a Fire Emblem game. I will say, though, I do always think that you should try some things. Really say this. You should try some things at least once. Not everything. Shakira is right in the song Try Everything, but also don't try everything that's out there, because there are some things that you should never do. Like murder. But I mean, like, yeah, if you have the resources to, let's say, just try everything at least once. Yes. Mostly everything at least once. If you have, like, the resources to rent a game or borrow a game from a friend that you're interested in trying, I'd say go for it. Because you can find out a lot about your interest in video games and other stuff. More power. Good for you, Clive. I just feel like there are plenty of things out there that people don't realize that they're interested in until they're actually able to get it in their hands and try it for themselves. There are definitely things out there that can help someone understand if they like things or not. Heck, if you're not able to borrow something or rent something, you could always find examples of it on the internet. I'm going to use the example of YouTube. Like, let's say you go onto YouTube and you find a game, Power +5, Defense +6, dang, that's nice. What about Bone Knight? Defense +4, amazing. And these promotions better be good. +2, Speed +3, Defense +4? Yeah, those are pretty good promotions, I'd say. You know, there are plenty of resources out there to help someone discover a lot of things that they could find a lot of interest in. And I think that's a good thing. I think there should be plenty of resources out in the world to help people see things that they like and dislike, or that work for them, you know? It's always important to get more people to do things that they love. Anyways, okay. So, our 3 people that needed their promotion have their promotions, so we can get started on these final 2 battles. Mueller, 20 units, 818 power, 14 units, 818 power. Let's try it out. I feel like we can do it. Okay. Barons, Bow Knights, and Wizards. I understand. So, let's see, this is Python. 23 power, 10 defense, 7 speed kinda sucks, though. Because, oh, this is Mueller. Mueller, Bow Knight, able to attack out of range of Alm, which is a bit of a problem. 20 power, 12 speed, 12 skill. We'll try and avoid him as best as we can. 8 speed on regular Bow Knights, meaning that they're able to double Python and do quite a bit of damage. Cliff, 12 speed, 21 power, 12 defense. It's basically just Python but better. And several wizards around, which are also a bit of a problem. 20 power, 17 defense, 14 speed Zeke. Pretty good. I think what I'm gonna start with is trying to lure out the wizards. Or should I do the Bow Knights? Okay, Cliff, let me look again. Cliff, 12 speed. Mueller, 12 speed. Alm, 20 speed. So Alm's able to do quite a bit of damage. If Alm gets a bow equipped, he might be able to attack Mueller from a distance. So, let's try that real quick. I'm gonna trade Alm and Python's items. That way Alm has the steel bow and should be able to attack from a further range, I believe. So that way, hopefully, Mueller will come and try to attack Alm, and we'll get hit by him in the process. 26 power, but still plenty of speed to double. Bring Luca over here. Matilda, 13 defense is decent. Basically, just get people ready to see what occurs, because these Bow Knights might be a bit difficult to get through. Robin, 11 speed, will be able to double the Bow Knights without getting hit by too much damage back. Can bring him up here. Forsyth, very bulky, high amount of speed and power. Thank you, Quick Ring. My movement is pretty good. Can't do too much against the Bow Knights though, and has to worry about the wizards. These barons aren't a big deal, we'll deal with them eventually. I'll have Cliff come up here, he can deal with the Bow Knight that's from this corner. Clive is just okay. I'm gonna go ahead and switch around Clive and Matilda's weapons, so that way Matilda has her Holy Lance again. So come over here, cause why not? And Tita, come over here, cause why not? Dude, stay down here, you'll die if you get hit. And Ryuto can come over here, cause why not? Let's see what happens. Here we go. Nice. Awesome. Alm can hit back. Oh, and that's a lot of damage. Okay, this is actually pretty great. Mueller is definitely in kill range now. If Alm is able to hit both of his attacks on Mueller, we could bring Cliff up to get the kill. Nice. Luca's a lot stronger now, so he's actually able to get hit by these Bow Knights without taking too much damage back, which is great. Going after Forsyth, I guess that makes sense. I mean, Robin won't take too much damage from the Bow Knights, and he can double them. So, it makes sense why they wouldn't try and go after him. Nice dodge. Get the damage back, Cliff. Good. Second hit. Nice. It's good. These guys are doing a lot better now. Oh, fortify. I don't like that. Okay, going after Robin. That's okay. Get these hits. Nice. Oh, I guess just one hit. That's okay. Now then. So the wizards are most likely going to focus on using Fortify, which sucks. 38 out of 52, meaning 14 damage. Alm's able to do 24 max, which would get him down to 14. Yeah. And then 14 defense, 12 speed. Would have 14 HP left. Cliff wouldn't be able to kill. Got it. In that case, we'll actually go ahead and go over here and focus on killing off some of these other Bow Knights and the wizards for now. Just because I'd rather get rid of them than have to deal with Mueller. It's just, once we get rid of all of the other enemies, Mueller will be a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, I'm also gonna bring Python over here, and we can switch Alm and Python's weapons again. Just because Alm has a pretty decent attack range with his bow, and I'd rather Python have the steel bow equipped. As for these other guys, so Robin isn't able to double, which sucks. Can't really do anything about it. Forsyth, 5 magic defense, 18 regular defense, 22 power. 22 power is pretty good. 15 damage on the wizard. Not enough to kill, but get pretty close. Robin. Not enough attack range to hit the wizard. I was trying to see if maybe I could warp Forsyth in to at least kill one of the wizards to get rid of one Fortify user. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, which is okay. Cliff, I'll have come up a bit, so hopefully the wizard will try and come down to attack. And then he can do quite a bit of damage to this Bow Knight. Nice. It's okay. And awesome! He got a crit. Okay, first enemy down. It's great. Good job, Cliff. Now, Tilda. Decent defense. Pretty good amount of attack power. Pretty great speed. She won't be getting doubled, but she will take a little bit of damage back. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just end up waiting again. Robin should be able to survive these Bow Knights without too much issue. And I really just feel like it's better to try and get these guys, even though there's a pretty big amount of range between us and the enemy. And they're obviously able to hit the guys that can't hit from that type of distance. Awesome dodge, Cliff. I love that dodge. But I just feel like, in a way, it's a little bit safer, at least for dealing with these groups of wizards. Because if we're huddled in this larger group, we have an easier way of healing people up that need healed. Like, Robin is doing pretty good, and he should be able to survive against this guy. But he's a lot closer to the overall group to get healed and then retreat easily, so that way he doesn't have to worry too much about multiple hits on him. Okay, nice dodge, Alm. I really do think this chapter is really just going to be Cliff showing off for a while, because he's, well, for one, Cliff is stronger than Python. Like, I believe Python might have 1 or 2 points more of actual attack power, but Cliff is able to double, meaning that he just does a bit more damage. And then along with that, I mean, Cliff is powerful, he has the movement, he gets the healing from the Holy Bow. He's gonna do a great job throughout this map. Okay, that's our first wizard down, which is great. Go ahead, bring Alm up a bit. Still has the Regal Sword equipped. Don't want him to go into combat while he has that sword equipped. Python. Yeah. I'll bring Alm up here, and he'll be able to attack these bow knights. That way he gets the bow equipped instead of his regal sword, so he can actually attack these guys. Then Python, just try your best. You're gonna get doubled, but we can get you healed. Oh. Okay. Kinda suck. Like, kind of wish you did a bit better than that. Good news is we have Physic. Okay, Tita. Nice. Killed the full. We'll get Robin out of here, because he's been damaged quite a bit. Then Silk will come over, heal up Robin. We'll get Forsyth and Gray and company out of range of this Bow Knight. Actually, Forsyth can come up. He can tank a lot of the hits. He'll be okay. Zeke will join the Gold Knights just so that they can talk for a while and do whatever they're supposed to do. What they're supposed to do is nothing. And we'll wait. Python will need to get out of here because he's not actually able to do that much. Attacking Alm, that's okay. But hopefully we can lure out the wizards using Alm and Cliff. That way we can slowly kill them off, and we won't have to worry about them using Fortify anymore, which will help with chipping down the rest of these enemies. Our main group of people still can't really do that much in this chapter, because really their options for actually fighting these guys are either to be warped in by Silk, which is a terrible idea because it means that we're putting someone right next to a bunch of units who have the possibility of doubling them. If not double them, at least do quite a bit of damage to them. And they'll just be in a pretty bad spot overall. And the only way for them to be healed is Tita using Physic, and I'd rather conserve the uses of that, or else I'll have to start using some of my other units to heal Tita. That way she can actually Physic people back to full health. Well, we'll see what happens. It'll be fine. Okay. Nice job, Cliff. Be able to take that guy out pretty quickly. Okay. So from this distance, Cliff will be able to reach that wizard that has Fortify. However, I do really want to kill off this Bow Knight, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring him up here. That way he's actually in range of all three of these enemies. Cliff should be able to take them out very easily, because he's very strong. Nice dodge, love to see it. And nice. And a crit. Awesome. Like, it's honestly doing a pretty great job for someone who, I think I have to forgive him. Yeah. Because throughout this entire game, I have looked at Cliff and I've been like, you suck. You're a terrible unit. You can't hit any of your attacks. You're not very strong. You're pretty weak. You're not very fast. And now he's doing it. So good for him. I'm sorry for being mean to you, Cliff. Because you're actually doing something right. For once. I had to be mean to him a little bit. Okay. Tita only has Physic. So I'll go ahead and just heal up with Silk instead. Nice. Then Forsyth is still doing a decent job at distracting these Bow Knights. I'll probably go ahead and try and bring them down a little bit more, because why not? We're still doing okay. Come on, Om. That's okay. That's not good. You know, personally, I would love for you to hit these attacks, Om, if you would be able to. I just feel like it would help out a little bit with the overall chances of us winning this map quickly. You know? Like, I don't know too much about statistics other than a lot, not to brag or anything, but I did get any statistics. But I feel like it's better to actually kill an enemy rather than missing your attacks when you're trying to finish a map where the way to win the map is by routing the enemy. That's just my opinion, though. Nice dodge. Great job, Cliff. Good. Second hit. Come on. Nice. And another crit. Amazing. I'm so proud of you, Cliff. You deserve the world on a silver platter. But I won't give it to you until the war is over, because I need you to just keep putting in the work that you've been putting in so far. Okay, Alm's getting attacked. Alm's okay. Who's next? More Bow Knights from this corner. That's okay. Who knows, maybe Cliff will actually get a level up from killing all of these guys and get a point of speed. If he does that, that would actually be amazing, because then he'll be able to double the boss, which will help out. He did it! Holy shit, he did it! Cliff got a point of speed. So now he's actually able to double the boss, meaning, yeah, I might as well just go over there and start to kill the boss. Python and Alm switch weapons again, just so that Alm has a better way of killing this dude. Bring Alm over here. Start killing the boss. Hopefully. Nice hit. Okay, Cliff, get over here. And actually go ahead and attack this Bow Knight first, because why not? We might as well try and get, oh! He just keeps getting crits. Good for you, Cliff. And I never should have trusted you. You deserve to die in a ditch. Okay, that's probably too much. He only missed one attack out of several, and he got a crit. I'm sorry for what I said, Cliff. you deserve to die in a ditch, but your tombstone can have a name on it. How about that? Is that a compromise? I think it is. Okay. In turn, Python should be able to survive against the Bow Knights that are up there. Maybe getting rid of his bow will actually help out a little bit with his speed and his ability to survive. Oh! Okay, Alm. Good for you. So, how much damage? 6 damage, quite a bit. Not that much attack back. But they aren't able to double him anymore because he doesn't have the speed penalty from holding his weapon. Which is okay. It's decent for him at least. Okay. Nice, going after Cliff. Cliff, survive this, get the kill. Come on. It's okay. Get these hits. Nice. Well, that's definitely not a kill. But get the hit. Awesome. 4 HP left on this wizard. Should be easy to take out. Yeah, keep going after Forsyth. He'll be completely fine. It's okay. Just try and get a hit. Awesome. Love to see it. Who's next? More Bow Knights. Not that big of a deal. Terrible option to go after Ulm. Good and great. Okay. So, this wizard only has 4 HP left. We'll go ahead, bring Python down. Should be able to get the kill. Come on, Python. 1 hit. That's all you need. Dang it. Okay, never mind. Python is not able to get this kill. Then, in that case, we'll just have Cliff get the kill instead. Why not? Alm can help take down the Bow Knights. I'll actually probably bring him in the... another crit. Good for you, Cliff. I'll go ahead and bring him in the middle. That way he can deal with both sections of Bow Knights. He's strong enough. He can get rid of them. I believe this one has... yeah. Nice. Okay, 3 more on that side. Plus the wizard should be easy to take out. Yeah, we'll be okay. Forsyth, you don't really need to start taking all of these hits anymore. Then we'll wait. Considering we don't have to worry about the boss anymore, and most of the fortified wizards are taken down, the rest of this map is going to be very easy to get through. And then we just have to do Rudolph's chapter, which might be hard. There is only one part to a strategy. That was an amazing dodge, by the way, Alm. I keep forgetting how little resistance he has, and him dodging those magic attacks is just so helpful. There's one strategy that I know of for defeating Rudolph, and it's very simple. It's a strategy that I like to call send Alm in, because Alm doesn't take damage from Rudolph. But I don't know how many enemies will be surrounding Rudolph, so it might be a bad idea to do that strategy, because even though Alm is very powerful, he might not be able to survive against a giant group of enemies like that. Or maybe he is able to, because they only attack defense. Amazing crit, great job, Alm. But then on the other hand, maybe they don't attack defense. Maybe they're a bunch of mages and they attack resistance. If that's the case, Alm is dead. Like, super dead. That's okay. Good. That's okay. Good try, Alm. We'll go ahead, bring him up here. Before he gets the Bone Knight, I want to take out this wizard, or at least a bit of the HP before the wizard tries to attack Alm. Nice, and awesome. Love to see it. Okay. Send Cliff over here to finish off the 2 Bone Knights that are over here. Then we just have the Barons left. Super easy to defeat. Should get through them pretty quickly. Like, I have several options. I could just send Alm in to deal with the Barons. I could send in some other units to deal with the Barons. I could do something else. Some other third thing. We'll see. And turn. Bone Knight. Oh no, going over to Healing Tile. That's okay. Cliff can deal with these 2 Bone Knights during enemy phase. Then we have 2 Bone Knights and the 4 Barons. That's okay. And nice. Try and get a kill on this. Oh no, went over to Healing Tile. Never mind. Okay, Cliff. Try and get the kill on this one. Come on. Aww. Dang it, Cliff. Okay, got 1 hit at least. Then Alm will come up. Try and kill this Bone Knight. At least hit the Bone Knight. Okay. Start to bring Forsyth up. Actually, no. Because I want to try and kill the Bone Knights, and can easily do it during enemy phase using Alm. So, I might as well just keep trying. Nice. It's okay. As for the others, I'm gonna slowly bring Alm a little bit up here. That way the first Baron starts to come down. So we can make, Alm can make his way down, trade with Python to get the Regal Sword back, and then easily take out the Barons. Final Bone Knight that's up there that Cliff isn't dealing with right now, we'll get eventually. Cliff can take out the Bone Knights, Alm will take out the Barons. Nice. Wait. Okay, here we go. It's quite a bit of damage, but Alm will be okay. Oh, it's only 5. Never mind. A little bit of damage back. Nice. Okay. Going after Cliff. Cliff will be okay. Just get these hits. Nice. Love to see the crit. Great job, Cliff. Now, Cliff will come over here. Be able to kill off this Bone Knight. Python, make your way. Guess not all the way up. Alm will come a little bit down. And then Python will come up and trade. Now the Baron will die. Okay, awesome. He equipped the sword. Phew. For a really quick moment, I was worried that Alm would keep using the bow, which wouldn't do too much damage. But yeah, he kills with the Regal Sword. Awesome. Bone Knight should go right into Cliff. Cliff will be able to kill it during player phase. That's okay. Good. And great. Gets the healing from the Regal Sword. 42 out of 47. It's pretty good. We'll start to bring him up to deal with the 3 other Barons. Now. Cliff, fight, kill. Now! Oh. Sorry. Cliff, fight, kill now. Please? That's why you always say please. And turn. And start turn. Come up here. Okay. The rest of this map is a breeze. Barons, only 5 damage. Heals that during player phase, and he easily kills them in 2 rounds. For being enemies that are literally meant to have a high amount of bulk and easily survive a bunch of hits, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a statistical anomaly or whatever. You know, just like Spire's Georg, who eats a whole bunch of Spires every year. Does a whole bunch of damage. So the amount of bulk that these Barons have really doesn't matter, because is still able to easily kill them off. Nice So, should he really count in the argument of, are Barons actually good units, and do they have enough bulk to survive? Personally, I'd say yeah, because, I mean, is still the main character, and he should still be talked about in a discussion of unit classes versus other units that are in the game. Because, I mean, Barons do have a pretty good amount of bulk, but also is just so much of a better unit in every way compared to basically a lot of other characters in the game. I mean, he has some pretty great stats. He has the Regal Sword, which is an amazing weapon. He gets access to bows. There's not really a lot of competition when it comes to versus most other units in the game. Other than maybe... Who's the main character of this game? There are 2 main characters. and Celica. So, is the stereotypical Fire Emblem Lord, except instead of blue hair, he has green hair. He's the one that gets the falchion, and he's the one that is able to deal damage to the final boss. His journey is about ending the war with the country of Rigel. Celica is also a main character of this game. Her journey is about rescuing the goddess Milla, and that's basically her journey for Acts 2 and 3, and then Act 4 is about her defeating the Duma Faithful, who are basically the evil sorcerer bad guys of this game. So, this game has deuterogonists. You could technically argue that is more of a main character than Celica is. Personally, I don't like that argument. Yes, has a lot more of the stereotypical Fire Emblem Lord journey, but you cannot have Fire Emblem Gaiden and Fire Emblem Echoes without having Celica, because her story still explains a lot. There's quite a bit to cover. She is very important. So, there are 2 main characters, and Celica. Okay, save real quick. And now it's time for Alm's final battle against the Emperor of Rigel, Rudolph. Or I guess King of Rigel. The King of Rigel, Rudolph. Let's do this. Okay. I see. So you've come at last. I leave this to fate now, as a Knight of Rigel. Men, you have fought well thus far. However, the Regalian Empire's time has ended. Hear me, all of you. This is my final request. If I should fall, don't interfere. Those remaining should surrender courageously. Do not feel disgraced. Is that clear? Don't die in vain. So you know what that means? It's a defeat the boss map. Rudolph, Angel Ring. 27 power, 21 speed, 22 defense. He is bulky. But he is non-healing tile. You know what that means? Alm can't double him. Oh well. So, here's the first strategy I'm gonna do, because I feel like being fun. Alm's gonna come up here to this healing tile and camp there while slowly killing Rudolph, who won't actually attack Alm for some mysterious reason. But first we're taking out this wizard. I don't want to deal with death. Come on, please dodge. Nice. And awesome, you got the kill. We'll deal with these wizards first. That way Alm can... Oh, there we go. Why won't Rudolph attack? It's unknown. No one knows. Okay, Baron's going after Alm. It's okay. They don't do that much damage to him. And he heals it back. And he gets a lot of devotion with the healing tile. We don't have to worry about this too much. Oh, and he gets a crit. Nice job, Alm. So, while all of this is going on, Alm's story of this game is very simple. As I explained, you know, he's going through this war with Rigel. His backstory is that he comes from a village in southern Sofia and has been raised by his surrogate grandfather, Myson, who was a knight of Sofia, who is now retired. He's watching after Alm. Alm also is born with a birthmark on his right hand that is unexplained for most of the game, but we'll get an explanation soon enough. But just know he's born with this mark. It's mysterious. No one fully knows what it means, or no one's explained to him what exactly it means. Avoid death, please. Shit. We can heal that. And then we can just, like, kill with a bow or something. So it's all, you know, mysterious. Alm goes, he joins the Liberation Army, aka the Deliverance, saves Sofia Castle, and is now going to fight off Rigel. He also gets the Regal Sword, which is a sword that is only able to be used by a royal bloodline. Alm can use the sword. I wonder what that means. It's so intriguing and interesting, and I have no idea what could happen next. We'll find out soon. You won't believe the answer to these burning questions. 25 out of 47. He'll be able to survive a second hit of death. Alm, kill this wizard. Please. Shit. Avoid death again. Awesome. Nice. Now, Cheetah, heal Alm. That's a wizard. Whoops. Oh, and then meanwhile, Selka's story is, her backstory is also pretty simple. She is the Princess of Sofia, Princess Antis, who had to leave because her entire family was being murdered because a giant coup happened, because her family was super lazy, because everyone in Zofia was lazy, because Milla's entire goal as a goddess was to be like, we're gonna have peace in our nation, and I want everyone to, you know, settle down and not have to do too much work. Meanwhile, Duma's just like, no, everyone has to do work, and I'm barely gonna have any food around, and we love battling and war. So, you know, it's kind of like two extremes. But Celica gets raised, goes to Ram Village for a while, meets up with Alm. They all lovey-dovey with each other. Ooh. And then she leaves, goes to live on Priory for like a decade or something. Okay, good, the wizard's leaving. We can switch back over to the Regal Sword. And now she's trying to find Milla. And then she goes and fights the Duma Faithful. And then finally she goes up to Duma Tower and basically sacrifices herself over to Duma. That way Alm can actually keep on fighting and won't slowly die from an army of dragon zombies that are honestly a little bit easy to take out, and I really feel like Alm would probably be fine. Like, the in-story explanation makes sense. Dragon zombies are a pretty powerful enemy, and over time you would get exhausted from doing a bunch of battles and not being able to go anywhere. But the actual gameplay, I mean, dragon zombies aren't too difficult to take down. You get fully healed after every single battle. You'd be pretty okay. Anyways, Alm, keep attacking Rudolph. It's gonna be a bit difficult to try and fully take him down, just because that stuff. So, to help out, Cliff is gonna come over here, and should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he should be able to attack Rudolph from that range. I'll station Python over here to help out with these Gold Knights. 20 power. So, yeah, both Forsyth and Luca would take 2 damage, max 4 each turn. Everyone else is gonna come down here to try and avoid these guys. Zeke, 17 defense, is pretty good. I'll actually station him not above Forsyth, above Luca. Since Luca has a lower speed stat, would technically be taking a bit more damage than Zeke would be taking. Everyone else will come around here, just in case the Bow Knights will be able to reach from this distance. And wait. This Baron should die, then the next Baron should die. Just keep on attacking Rudolph. Nice. And awesome. Another thing I really like going from Guided to Echoes, actually 2 things. One, Rudolph's portrait in this game seems to be reused. And I can't quite put my finger on where exactly it's being reused from. But to me it looks like it is a reused sprite. Or at least it doesn't look different enough from a lot of the other sprites in this game. And then also, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that he is just Gold Knight in this game. I love the fact that they give him a personal class in Echoes. It makes a lot more sense, because he's, you know, the entire threat that up to this point you've been waiting to try and fight. You know? I just feel like for being the final threat of the game, or at least who you think is the final threat of this game, it makes a lot more sense to give him his own personal class instead of just throwing him in a class that a lot of other characters have. Good, Zeke. Okay, not able to double, but he's able to tank some hits, which is good. Some of them are still coming down. Should be able to protect against most of them. I am kind of making my way up a little bit, just in case they're able to cross through the river. As far as I remember, though, cavalry aren't able to cross the rivers, so I should honestly be fine. You know? But we'll get through the map. Hopefully without too many casualties on Rudolph's side, because it doesn't really matter how many of his forces die. It really just matters if he dies. Okay, bow knights are still coming. Going after Zeke, that's okay. We can just use Cheetah to heal him up. And he'll be okay. Jeez, also going after Zeke. Okay then. Good job surviving. Now, Cliff, come up a little bit. Start attacking Rudolph. Yeah, that's like no damage at all. So that's what someone other than Alm can do to Rudolph. Yeah, basically this is Alm's chapter. Nice. You want to attack back. Now, Python, come down here just in case, because of the bow knights. You can start trying to chip down these enemies a little bit. Okay. Never mind. That's Silk. Tita. Go ahead, Physic, Zeke. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring Luca down a bit. Since the enemies shouldn't be able to cross the water, I want to bring Zeke down, that way he's not getting hit from both sides. He's probably still gonna be targeted by the bow knights, but that's okay. Now, Alm. Awesome. Just needs to keep getting that damage on Rudolph. So these guys are retreating to go get healing. Don't have to worry about that. Going after Alm, terrible idea. Nice job, Alm. I just realized Rudolph doesn't have that much resistance, so I could honestly bring Robin over there where Cliff currently is, because Robin has the Mage Ring equipped, meaning that he's able to hit from a pretty large distance. And along with that, magic is a lot more accurate than the bow would be, because magic has its own accurate. Oh, they're able to cross the river. That's not good. Magic has its own accuracy. It doesn't go into the calculations like the regular offenses do. Special defense is different. Attack and special attack. That's the Pokemon terms. Okay, but they're able to cross the river, which is bad, because that means that they can start to attack other people. So, okay, yeah, go attack all. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be okay. Good job, Zeke. Okay. First, Forsyth is gonna come up here. Wait, that way they can't reach this part of the river. Now, Matilda 13 defense isn't the best, but might be the best option I have. Oh, Clive's also 13 defense, but he has less speed. And Matilda can heal using the Holy Lance. So Matilda's gonna come up here, Luca's gonna come over here, that way we're blocking off this little section. And if they want to get to other units, they have to use the river to cross. Python, have you keep attacking, try and do a little bit of chip damage over time, just to help out. Nice. Now, that's Ryujo. Omni's gotta make his way over here to help attack Rudolph. Cliff doesn't need to do that, he's gonna come over here and help out with these enemies. Try and get this hit. Nice. Skill and HP, that's okay. Okay, Balm. Get your hit in. Come on. Awesome. Slowly getting there. 19 out of 52. Zeke, 39 out of 42 is doing good. Shouldn't have to worry about him. And Gray, 12 defense is pretty decent. We'll bring him up here and it should be okay. Where are you going? Well, that's not nice. He's probably retreating to the other healing tile. So, I should probably block that one off. So that way the enemies will stop going over there to try and get healing. Meaning that I need to send someone who's strong enough to survive a bunch of enemy attacks over there. Possibly Cliff, if I'm being honest. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think Cliff is going to go over to park onto the healing tile. He's strong enough to survive quite a few hits, and he obviously has his bow to help with dealing damage and healing. And he gets the evocation bonuses. And blocking that part off should hopefully make it so Rudolph starts to go back over to fight Ulm. Or at least, maybe it just makes him stand still, or he tries to get close to a random unit to try and get healing. We'll find out. Nice job, Zeke. And nice job, Zeke. He's doing a great job so far. That's okay. Another Bow Knight. That's okay. Ooh, 6 damage. That's not as okay. But he gets a bit of healing. Now then, Cliff. Yeah. Actually, how much? Okay, 12 defense. That's pretty decent. Cliff, Warp. Plus, no one's around the healing tile. Go get on the healing tile. So now he's parked on there, meaning that the enemies don't have an actual way to heal anymore. And hopefully Rudolph will come back down to fight Alm. Or if not, I guess Alm can make his way over to fight Rudolph. This section of people is doing okay. Gray can actually come down. Don't want him to keep getting hit by the Bow Knights. But Forsyth and company are all okay. Awesome. It's going back after Alm. Good. Okay, it does look like the rest of them are gonna try and go after the larger group. I'm okay with that. Okay, that Bow Knight's going after Alm. I'm okay with Alm not being on the healing tile anymore. The enemies, other than the wizard, don't really do any damage to Alm. And we don't have to worry about them. Do have to worry about the wizard, I suppose. Nice Forsyth. Good. And awesome. Love to see the crit. That's okay. That's also okay. Matilda is able to heal with her lance. Yeah, keep going after Alm. So considering the wizard is coming back down, most likely to try and attack Alm, I'm gonna go ahead and have him equip his bow and kill off that wizard. Probably. 8 out of 34. I guess we can wait a little bit. We'll keep attacking Rudolph. It's more important to kill him, you know? Kind of ends the map. 13 out of 52. Good. 32 out of 42. 31 out of 40. 40 out of 40. 40 out of 40. Okay. Well, Forsyth keep attacking. Get that damage in. Come on. Nice. Seek, Matilda, and Luca are all doing good. Doesn't look like any of the other enemies are gonna go and attack any of the other units. I'll have Tita heal up Seek, just so, you know, he can't die from the possibility of, like, 5 random crits happening to him all at once. You never know. And we're doing okay. What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that, you're supposed to attack. I guess that's the entire point of him fighting Alm, is that he won't attack Alm. But still. Okay. Nice job, Zeke. Good. Come on, Forsyth. Nice. Okay, so the wizard seems... It seems that Rudolph wanted to get healed by... This is another point where I'm just like, I'm trying to understand the AI of this game. Because it seems that Rudolph went up right next to the wizard so that he could get healed by them. But instead the wizard wants to go get healing, so the wizard's moving over to the healing tile that's currently occupied by a Bow Knight. Meaning that even if he makes it over to the healing tile, the Bow Knight AI has to work out so that it leaves the healing tile. Like, there are so many situations with these computers where I'm just like, I feel like they programmed 20 different AIs to do 20 different things, but they aren't allowed to communicate with one another. And that's how the programming of the AI of these enemies just worked out, I guess. Good job, Alm. Hopefully Rudolph starts attacking again. Okay, this gold knight is off of the water tile. I'm gonna go ahead, bring Matilda up. She should be able to get this kill. Come on. Awesome. Great job, Matilda. Then 21 out of 46. Zeke's doing good. Matilda's doing good. We're all good. Oh shoot, now he's going to that healing tile. Okay, Baron's going after Alm. Alm will be okay. It would be so funny to me. Like, so funny if the Bow Knight that is parked on the healing tile doesn't move, even though Rudolph definitely wants to go on it. Okay, this Baron should also die, and Alm can make it down over to Rudolph during player phase and start attacking him again. Oh, nice. Amazing crit Alm. Don't have to worry about that Bow Knight. Oh! No, the Bow Knight left the healing tile. Oh, okay then. That's not very nice. But I'm actually okay with that, because if Rudolph goes back onto the healing tile, then Robin will be able to attack Rudolph from that distance and do a bit of damage to him to help out with whatever he'll heal back from the tile. It all works out. We'll be okay. The rest of these guys are all dying to this group of people. We'll be fine. That's okay. That's okay. And... nice. Good job, Forsyth. Keep putting in all of that work. slowly get over to defeat everyone else, and we'll be all good to go. So going after Alm's still doing good. It's insane amount of bulk that he has. Like, I'm pretty sure, I can check, but I believe Alm has the same amount of defense as Luca and Forsyth do, while also having more attack, more speed, access to swords and bows, which are better weapons than lances in this game. Basically, I really think that the Baron might be the worst class. Like, I don't know. Even the, some of the magic classes, which aren't the greatest ones out there, have their uses, because at least they get access to magic and healing, which are pretty great things to have in this game. The Baron can barely move, and gets an okay weapon type, and the only benefit really is just the amount of bulk. That doesn't really matter in this case, so who cares? I don't really care. Awesome. Good. Going after Alm. Nice. Okay, so we should be able... Never mind, the Bow Knight's on the healing tile. But we can keep on attacking Rudolph without worrying about him going on to the healing tile at least. But it looks like some of these enemies are probably going to start to make their way over to the healing tile, since enemy units are currently on it. Probably just makes it so they think they're allowed to go on the healing tile. That's okay, Matilda. As long as you're able to tank these hits, it'll be all good. Zeke. Only 3 damage. That's okay. Looks like the Bow Knights are going to try and focus most of their attention on Matilda, which is okay. Matilda still gets all the healing that she needs. She'll be able to survive all these hits. That's okay. Yeah. Really, it feels like this current point in the map is really just about stamina at this point. Alm has 2 options. He can either end this very quickly by getting a crit and quickly killing Rudolph, or keep slowly killing him over time. And either option kind of works. You have enough healing in the army to deal with a lot of these enemies. It's just a matter of time before Rudolph eventually dies. Unless that happens, if Alm misses, then we actually have to wait a little longer. Robin's able to attack this Bow Knight using Excalibur. 11 speed with Excalibur versus 8 speed. Might be able to get the double, which could help out because then Rudolph might park on the healing tile. Let's see. Nice. Bow Knight counters. Gets the hit, Robin counterattacks. Awesome. So now, Rudolph will probably go over to the healing tile, which sounds like a bad thing. And it kind of is. But it'll be fun. Probably. Matilda 23 out of 40. Gotta have Tita heal her up again. just in case. Good. Now, end turn. Rudolph, yeah, goes over to the healing tile. That's okay. Going after Alm. Nice dodge. Use Alm and Robin to slowly kill off Rudolph. Should be able to work fairly well. Nice dodge, Matilda. Good. And great. Love to see those hits. Nice crit. Good job, Zeke. You know, he's getting a little bit of damage in, so good for him. Nice, Matilda. Awesome. Okay. Robin, 22 out of 32. Probably gonna need some healing from Tita, but we can give that to him. Can we hit this Excalibur? No. I forgot that Angel Ring, the luck, means that magic is less accurate. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. I shouldn't have let him get on this healing tile. 37 out of 40, 32 out of 42 on Zeke. Should be okay. I'll have Tita heal up Robin. So that way he'll be okay. I guess try our best over time to kill Rudolph with Alm. Because he gets a lot of healing now. Good. Good job, Alm. But that's okay. Awesome. That Gold Knight seems to be going towards healing, which isn't a big deal. Won't be able to get over to it because Rudolph's now on it. Nice, Matilda. And awesome. That's okay. Now, Robin, just keep trying your best. Maybe you can get a lucky hit of Excalibur in here. Come on. Awesome! He got it! That's so helpful. Now, 11 out of 52 left on Rudolph. Try and get your lucky hit with the Rico Sword. Good. Okay, 3 HP left. Very, very close to that kill. Probably just gonna have to keep waiting. Zeke, 32 out of 42. We'll go ahead and have Tita heal him up. That way he's prepared. Now, we wait. Let's see. Keep Bone Axe going after Alm's gonna be okay. Rudolph most likely isn't going to attack during this turn. Probably because he's in range of getting killed by Alm, so he's going to prioritize waiting instead of attacking. I believe that's what the AI will do, at least. When I attacking Matilda, she'll be okay. Same with this, all of these other ones. Nice. Okay. Another dodge. No, that's okay. We'll get her healed during player phase. They really want to attack her. I don't know what they have against Matilda, but it's certainly something. And she's okay. Love to see the dodges. Now. Yep. Before we do anything else, Tita is going to heal Matilda just in case. But Alm just needs to get one final hit on Rudolph to end this map. So let's see if he can do it. Come on, Alm. Awesome. And there we go. Alm, you've grown up well. Was it no mistake entrusting you to Sir Myson at all? After all, you figured it out by now, right? Your full name is Albine Alm Rudolph, my only son. I have a last request. Use Falchion, the holy sword that sealed Milla. Defeat the evil god Doma. Rudolph left an angel ring. Thanks! You know what? Rest in peace, Dad. You gave me an angel ring. I can forgive you for all of the murder that you did. Save real quick. Now. Gramps, what the hell is going on? How could such an evil man as King Rudolph be my father? Alm, your shock is understandable, but now you are the only remaining heir of Regel's royal family. But why? Why couldn't I avoid fighting my own father? Don't cry, Alm. Let me clarify your father's actions. Valencia became divided because of the gods. They have involved themselves too deeply with mankind's affairs. As a result, the people have lost balance and head for ruin. After some consideration, Rudolph posed as a destroyer to instigate the advent of true heroes in Valencia. I was told this when he placed his newborn child into my hands. This child will consign himself to hell's fire. I couldn't refuse him, and so I left all to fate. Alm, you mustn't let Rudolph's sacrifice be in vain. Go underground and slay the evil god Doma. And Myson joins our party. And we're now in Act 5, the final act of Alm's route. Go down these stairs, you should get to Doma's altar. It's said that there's no return once you've entered. Your Highness, please take care. So that right there is somewhere where we're not going just yet. There's nothing around here. Checking real quick to see if there's any thing. Doesn't look like there is. Long live King Rudolph II. Also saying the same thing. Oh, Misena. Prince Albine. I am General Misena, the captain of the King's Guards. We have heard our late King's final words and assembled here. Okay, they all say the same thing. But, yeah, so that right there, we're entering that tomorrow. Real quick before I do though, I'm gonna look at Myson. 22 power, 11 speed, 18 defense, 8 magic defense, like, that's actually not that bad. Like, let's compare that to Clive. 21 power with the Night Lance, 11 speed, 13 defense, 1 magic defense. He's just a better Clive. So, real quick, before I end the stream, I'm gonna change up the deployment slots of everyone so that we're prepared for these final missions. I want to bring Myson in and take out Clive, because I think Myson will be a bit of a better unit than Clive will be. Tita and Silk should come, definitely. Ryuto's pretty good. Cliff's amazing. Python or Zeke? I'd rather have Zeke than Python, and Forsyth should definitely come. I'd probably rather have Forsyth than Ryuto, if I'm being honest. And then, as for the rest of these guys, probably goes Ryuto, Luca, Python, Clive, Dyute. So, let's go ahead and save. Actually, before I go, we have an angel ring. It's definitely a good item. Gonna go ahead and give that to Myson, because why not? He can have it. And yeah. So, tomorrow, we're gonna go ahead, get through Act 5, go through Doma's Altar, and finish the game. So, I'm thinking that for this final stream tomorrow, I'm gonna say rough time estimate for start time is 1 p.m. CST. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, plan for that. 1 p.m. CST tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, we're gonna go ahead and finish off Fire Emblem Gaiden. So, I'll see y'all then. Have a good night.